Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Our colleague Phoenix here, and welcome to my video on the Epic Loot mod. So I'm going to go through how this mod works, and hopefully it will help you guys and girls out and clear up any confusion on how the mod works. So you have a bunch of magic items you can acquire in here. As you can see, there's rare shards, magic shards, rare regions, epic regions, magic essence, all kinds of things. So you basically get them from breaking down items. So if we go to the sacrifice tab here, you can see I've got some items that I've collected for some chests around the meadows mainly and the Black Forest. So if we come over here, we've got a bronze spear which has a weightless effect and adds 2 slashing damage. So if we go to here, let's see, let's go to the spear. And then if we sacrifice it, we get 1 magic dust and 1 magic essence. So we could destroy that and we get these, right? But the cool part comes in, yes, you can sacrifice items because you are going to need different things. So different level items, like let's say we've got this bronze mace. So we go over to the sacrifice tab, look at the bronze mace. We get epic dust and epic essence. Now, a lot of the time, the enchantments will cost quite a bit, so it will take a little bit of time. Whereas the hammers, you need 1 epic runestone, which, for example, you could get from one of these. Actually, I can't even find... Okay, you can get an epic shard from the serpent trophy. It's all a little bit work in progress because I still haven't found every single item possible. I've gone through a majority of the trophies and I'm still finding it hard to find every little piece to the puzzle. Okay, for example, you could break down an Eichther trophy, which would give you a magic rune stone. If you come into your crafting tab, or pit tab, you can see if you get 10 magic rune stones, which I believe you can also find in chests, you can craft yourself a rare rune stone. With the rare rune stones, you craft 10 of those into epic rune stone, and then so on and so forth, and you can get epic rune stones from there. Okay, so halfway through recording this video, the mod author reduced some of the costs of the items in the new update that I installed, so keep that in mind as I go through everything here, that it's now half that. Instead of it being 10, it is now only 5. I believe if you also break down certain boss trophies, you can also get runestones. So if you sacrifice the Yalgluth trophy, you would get 3 legendary runestones. Okay, and all these trophies are different. So the neck trophy gives you magic shards, the fueling trophy would give you epic, the blob trophy gives you rare, the serpent trophy gives you epic. So it's all based on how rare and hard they are to get. So, like the Death Skeeto, that doesn't happen often, would give you a legendary shard. It does get a little bit complicated, but you are going to need to build a forge and the enchanter, which isn't expensive. Sorry, I have all my spawn commands going through and reviewing different things. So if you come into here, you've got your forge. You can see the requirements down the bottom, and then the enchanter's 10 stone, 3 surtling cores, and 3 copper, and you have to have a forge to be able to place it because it uses the forge to do all this stuff in. So, if you have a look at the items I've got in my inventory so far, we have a mace that adds 3 lightning damage, we have a pickaxe that has its movement penalty removed, we have a epic bronze mace which has 9 spirit damage, 80% reduced weight, a 13% reduced attack stamina use, and it's indestructible, cannot be broke. This Eichther adds 3 poison damage, this sword deals poison damage for a second. You know, it's nothing overly special, but sometimes you get something really good and sometimes you don't. That's the roll of the dice, right? So, like, even this leather helmet has a frost and fire resistance on it. And if you look at my armor, the greaves are weightless, they have an extra 21 armor, they have a reduced jump stamina by 18, and they give me an extra 40 health. So you can see I only have these 2 foods, a cooked lox meat and a blood pudding, at 240 health. Now, this one gives you spirit resistance, which means you basically take less damage from ghosts and skeletons and those kinds of things. Gives me extra carry weight. So I have a 400 carry weight on this world because I have Valheim Plus installed, but now I have 550. because this gives me 35. This gives me 35. I believe there's something else that's also giving me more weight. I don't know what it is, though. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to show off a few of the items I have. And also, if you want to play around with the mod off camera, so we'll go in here quickly. And we'll just start sacrificing things. So boom. Bang. You can just start sacrificing different things, like the motor trophy gives you a legendary rune. Now, this is definitely gonna be, if you want the best of the best items, you're gonna have to grind for them, which I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who wanted more of a reason to maybe fight some of the bosses again. This gives the bosses and killing certain enemies more of a purpose, I think. You know what? Let's enchant. Let's say we'll enchant the buckler. So if we go to here, so now we find the buckler. So let's go a legendary one just to see what we get. We need dust, regent, and runestones. You can also craft the regents as well. As you can see, they tier up as you go along. The same with the essence. All 10 of everything is basically converts into 10 of the next thing. Alright? So it's somewhat straightforward. It can be really complicated getting the things you need for it, but, you know, let's see how we go. We need essence. Let's just grab all those, just to make sure we've got everything we need. Right, so now if we come over to the enchant thing, you can see we can create a legendary bronze buckler. Now, you have an 80% chance to get 4 effects on it. You have an 18% chance to get 5 effects and a 2% chance to get 6. So let's see what we get. We got 4. We got lightning resistance, block improved by 21%, reduced block stamina use by 15%, and it's indestructible. Okay? So now let's go and spawn, I don't know, let's just say a skelly for starters. Skeleton. So now we have an item that does spirit damage. So let's go to our bronze mace. Alright, let's see what this does as well. Let's just hold block. Right, blocked it completely. You can see the spirit damage being applied to the skeleton. And he's dead. Super duper cool. Now you can also see if we take this off, I'll lose 40 health. Boom. Lost 40 health. Reapply it. You gain that 40 health back. It'll slowly tick back up, but you do gain it. Only while it is equipped. So if you want something that's going to give you a lot of health, you probably want armor being the items with health on them. I've had them on a shield before as well. So you can do that. So this does elemental fire damage. So let's say we'll spawn in... Let's spawn in a Draugr. Is that how you spell it? Without the E. Alright. Ow. So he's hit me. He does a bit. Now, you can see... Oh. The game wanted to explode. We're ticking him with fire damage. But he's not resistant to the fire. So you can see this mod has a lot of cool little things to it. And of course, you know, you've just got to go around, search chests and everything like that. And you will find some items, that is for sure. Alright everybody, so all you want to do is you just want to go around, have a look at different biomes and different enemies. Sometimes when you kill enemies, you'll get items. Sometimes when you loot chests, you'll get items, like we just killed a Draugr. And we got ourselves a cultivator. There's lots of cool, like, ways to get items in this. You should, and I'm not 100% positive on this, but maybe you can also get certain item drops from the bosses, but I could be incorrect. But as you can see, we've gone through the Black Forest and the swamp and the mountains and the plains all have items that spawn in the chests based on, you know, the biomes that they're in. So you should find iron and sometimes silver armor in the mountains. Like we found silver armor in the plains, and you can also find your black metal stuff in the plains as well. There's so many different items and so many different combinations. All it is, you just have to play around with them and see what you can get. Alright guys and girls, what you just saw was some footage from different biomes of some of the items you can get. We'll have a quick look at some of the cool things we got. Wolf armor chest, poison resistance, indestructible, and lightning resistant. Black metal knife from the plains, 12 slashing damage, better block, reduced weight, better parry. Black metal tower shield, fire resist, block improved by 25, indestructible, and movement speed penalty is removed. Rare axe, lightning damage and the weight's reduced by 70%. Got a bronze buckler, which is weightless, lightning resist, and movement speed penalty is removed. An iron tower shield with a better block. Another iron tower shield that has lightning resistance on it instead. Weight reduced on iron scale mail armor. There's a lot of really cool items to be had in this mod. So, like, if you want to, for example, if you want to create legendary dust, use some shards. Boom, you got legendary dust, legendary essence, same thing, shards, legendary regent, shards. But anyway, guys and girls, that is going to be the end of this little mod spotlight on the Valheim Epic Loot mod. If you liked the video, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more Valheim in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media links down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely day. All right, peace.